What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and today is Monday, September 9th, 2024, and I have a tropical update to share with you guys. I haven't done a tropical update in a while because I've been so busy and I haven't really felt like doing one. But that doesn't mean I took my focus off the tropics. I am keeping an eye on the tropics, but I just haven't felt like doing a tropical update in a while. I've just been really busy and I haven't really felt like doing one. But anyways, here we go. So we have Tropical Storm Francine. We have our new tropical storm named Francine, who just formed down in the Gulf waters and is expected to intensify into a hurricane and impact the Louisiana coastline and the state of Louisiana. We have Hurricane Francine expected to impact Louisiana as a hurricane, and there is now a hurricane warning in place for coastal Louisiana. And this thing is expected to make landfall in Louisiana as a hurricane, and it could bring the effects to Texas as well, because the hurricane's like right next to the Texas coastline before it gets into Louisiana. And this thing is definitely expected to become a hurricane pretty soon, and it's rapidly intensifying as we speak because it's in the Gulf waters, and as we all know, the Gulf waters are pretty warm. And this is the first landfalling hurricane to strike Louisiana for 3 years now. This is our first hurricane to hit Louisiana in 3 years after they got hit with Hurricane Ida 3 years ago. This is Louisiana's first hurricane since Ida back in 2021. It's been a 3-year break for Louisiana, but now we have Francine expected to hit Louisiana as a hurricane, and there's now a hurricane warning in place. So if you guys live in the Gulf states, you need to be on high alert and prepare for flooding, power outages, heavy wind, and heavy rain. It's gonna get really crazy, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what to do because the Gulf is prone to developing hurricanes, and the Gulf states are no stranger to hurricanes, so I'm pretty sure you guys are more prepared than we are here in New York. So yeah, make sure you guys are prepared for the hurricane, and yeah. Hurricane Francine is expected to impact Louisiana as a hurricane after a 3-year break from the hurricanes. Louisiana is seeing their first hurricane in 3 years to make landfall in the state after Hurricane Ida struck the state as a Cat 4. But now we have Francine on their way. And I would also prepare if you guys live in Texas or northeastern Mexico. Yeah, this thing is rapidly intensifying as we speak. I'm pretty sure it's gonna become a Cat 1 or a Cat 2 by the time it reaches Louisiana. Yeah, I really think a Cat 1 or a Cat 2 will fit its intensity. I'm really sure it will either hit Louisiana as a Cat 1 or a Cat 2 hurricane. That's what I think so far. So yeah, if you guys live in these states, you need to be on high alert for Francine, and it's expected to impact Louisiana as a Cat 1 or a Cat 2 hurricane. We'll see what happens from there. And meanwhile, we have other disturbances in the Atlantic right now. We have a disturbance with a 70% chance and another one with a 40% chance in 7 days. And we have a Pacific disturbance with a 60% chance in 7 days, which is expected to brew up pretty soon. Yeah, after we had Hurricane Ernesto, it became really quiet in the Atlantic for the rest of August, and then all of a sudden September starts, and we actually had 5 disturbances in the Atlantic once. I forgot to cover that because I haven't really felt like doing a tropical update. But we did have like 5 disturbances at once one time. But a lot of them dissipated, and now we have Tropical Storm Francine that developed and 2 other disturbances in the Atlantic. Yeah, the Atlantic is starting to wake up again, and we're expected to see more hurricanes because of the high percentage those two disturbances have. So yeah, the Atlantic is waking back up again now that we're going into the peak of hurricane season, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the peak of hurricane season, September 10th, and this is when we start to see more hurricanes, and this is where things get uglier from here. This is where we see the most hurricanes, the month of September. This is it, guys. This is the peak of hurricane season. You guys need to make sure you're prepared right now because a lot more hurricanes could form in the Atlantic and the Pacific. So yeah, you guys need to make sure you're on high alert and prepared. Because things will continue to get ugly from there as we go through September and then into October and then November. Yeah, this is the second half of hurricane season coming our way. We can still see something. We're not done with hurricanes just yet. We still have September, October, and early November. November 30th. Yeah, we still have a long way to go. And did we duck a hyperactive hurricane season that we forecasted? I don't know. I mean, we're just in the peak of hurricane season. Who knows? The Atlantic might become hyperactive in the second half of the season, where we can see more named storms. Yeah, we pretty much dodged the bullet in the first half of the hurricane season, but I don't know if things are going to get hyperactive in the second half. Especially because we're going into a La Nina. And that means more active hurricanes. That means a more active hurricane season and colder winters. So, with us going into a La Nina, the second half of the hurricane season could become hyperactive. Even though the first half might not have been. We can still see a hyperactive hurricane season. Are we going to have a hyperactive one? I don't know. But it's a high possibility when you're going into a La Nina, which means more active hurricane seasons and colder winters. So yeah, we'll see how things play out from there. We got the peak of hurricane season tomorrow, and this is the time where things are getting ugly. Things are going to get hairy pretty quickly. We all know what the peak of hurricane season has in store for us. That means more hurricanes. So I guess that's it.